Yeah, we're just rocking out here this morning. Oh, it is a cold and rainy morning here. Let's go move that because I'm leaning in on the screen a lot here. So it's a cold and rainy morning here in Harrisburg. It started raining like about 10 o'clock last night. I think it's been raining all night. So, it's one of those days that you want to stay in and not do anything. But unfortunately, here I am, down to the coffee shop. Coffee, Yeah, damn good coffee. I had my breakfast pizza. There's a guy who brings in like homemade pizzas with vegetables on them. The one I had was mozzarella cheese with chopped up grilled zucchini. So it was really good. I like having those in the morning. It fills you up, and it's not that bad for you. So I walked down here today in my jacket with my hood on, so I looked a little like Jessica Jones walking down the street with my earbuds popping out of my hood, and my hood's pulled down like right to the edge of my eyes. I was like, grooving to the music, which happened to be Brave, Blurred Lines, and Royals. There's a good combination. That's off my Music for Witches playlist that I have on YouTube. And someone had suggested I try out Spotify. I can never pronounce it right. Spotify. And I have a hard time trying to figure out how to put a playlist together. So I deleted the app off my phone for now. I may put it on my computer and play around with it, and then, get the app up again. But I found the ads, the ad situation to be even more annoying there. And I don't really want to pay. I mean, if I'm going to pay for something, I'll get YouTube Red. Because I think I can get a wider range of songs. It really depends. I don't know. I'll probably download the app onto my computer and play with it a little bit and see what comes out of it. But I won't be doing that today. Oh man, I am really jammed up. This is a weekend where seriously, I have nothing but writing ahead of me. I am 3. I should have by tomorrow. I want to be caught up on my mermaid story, which means I need to write 2 installments today. Pulling hair out here from my wig. Which means I need to write 2 installments today. That's about 1,000 words. And 2 installments tomorrow, another 1,000 words. I've written about 1,500 words in the novel in the last couple of days, so you're not getting an excerpt until tomorrow. Too bad. That allows me to put some space between me and you. But the scene I'm in now is up close to 5,000 words. It'll probably go over 5,000 words today. So I will probably do that today. I have to do my Sense8 TV recap today. I'm wiping off screen now. And then tomorrow I need to do my iZombie recap. It's like just so much to do this weekend, and it's all writing. And I need to pick up a package today. And I need to mail a package out tomorrow, so that means like tomorrow at some point I need to run out, get a box, get packing material, come back home, pack everything up, and then send it out so that I have it out of the way. I was at the dinner last night with a friend. It was a good talk. I started crying at one point because she was telling me about a relationship she's in, which I'm glad, because she's a nice person and it sounds like she's having a good time with the person she's in a relationship with. And, me, I started tearing up because, I think the less I talk about my lack of relationships, the better. And this will probably not come as a surprise to anyone, but it does look like this will be the year I'll be finalizing my divorce from my second wife. So, needless to say, I've been under a lot of emotional strain for months now. Ever since basically, I think, October of last year. I've been under a lot of emotional and mental strain, and it's been reflecting in a lot of things. I had to actually sit down last night and, admit, I guess, that I'm really suffering from a lot of depression. It's likely the reason why I'm feeling tired all the time. I mean, on top of everything else, estrogen and work and everything else. I just feel exhausted all the time, and I think a lot of that is due to depression. It's just, everything that's happening to me. I'm checking one thing here. Sorry about that. Everything that's happening to me is just, it's just real hard on me. It's wearing me out. And then today is one of those good days where I'm like overloaded with work. It's the weekend and I'm not able to just lay around and do nothing. But I felt this coming for a while. The problem is I don't know what to do about it. I need to get my life rearranged and in order, and it just seems like it's impossible to do that. As my friend told me last night, she says, "Don't worry, you're going to find your bliss." I think in many ways I've kind of given up on it. So, maybe I won't ever find bliss. Maybe my whole remainder of my life is meant to just kind of be where I'm at now. But see, if you follow my wall on Facebook, and all of you should be, if you're on Facebook, you should be following my wall. I know some of you are not. I know some of you are not on Facebook. I had an email come through. It was one of these contests. It's because I actually donated money trying to win tickets for Hamilton. And of course didn't win. I never win any of that stuff. But the same group they put through, and they said, you have an opportunity to win a day with Caitlyn Jenner, where she'll fly you in her private plane to Catalina Island so you can enjoy a picnic lunch together. And at first I was like, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. The first thing that comes to mind is Caitlyn and I are like polar opposites. Yes, there is a binary, and we're on it. I'm over here, she's over here, you know. Yes, I do understand that she knows a couple of trans people, but they're trans people that are kind of like her. That's no slam on the other people. I know I follow one of the people who were on her show, who in one episode just basically spent a large part of the episode wringing her ass over the fact that she's kind of like completely clueless on the whole trans experience. But then I started thinking about it because some of the comments that came back, and I was like, you know, maybe what she needs is to meet someone like me. You know, another trans person, another trans woman. Actually, I consider myself a woman, but I mean, technically speaking, I'm a trans woman who comes from a completely different political and economic level than her. And we could probably have an interesting conversation. Or she'll throw me out of her plane at some point. Get the fuck out. So yeah, I went ahead, I donated money to her foundation, which of course is tax deductible, and I have like 250 chances to win, so just keeping my fingers crossed. That'll probably be the contest I win. Guess what? You can spend the afternoon with Caitlyn Jenner. Oh, joy. Yeah. So tell me, Caitlyn, why are you supporting people that are engaging in treason against our country? And by the way, do you have like an extra $4 million laying around that I could use to get my body in shape? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think I could come up with a list of questions to ask her that, and then just say, hey, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind if I record this on my phone. I think at that point I'd actually get a GoPro and set it up and go, I hope you don't mind me recording this for my blog. Because I think my readers would find it fascinating. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I have a feeling I would basically be told, you can't record any of this shit. Give it to someone else then. So we'll see. Yeah, I probably won't win, but that would be the one contest I'll win, you know, and they'd be like, yeah, you get to come hang with Caitlyn. Oh, joy. So what do you do for a living? I'm a writer and a blogger, and I'm trans. They probably would want me to come just because of that. Oh, Caitlyn's hanging with another trans woman. Isn't this so wonderful? Yeah. You have no idea what you've stepped into. We'll see. Yeah, today when I'm gonna write about Carrie, I have to write about Carrie, and it's gonna be awful. I'm already not looking forward. Carrie is going to get some real shit thrown at him. She's got him wound up. She's gonna throw some shit at him, and then in the next scene, he's gonna get more shit thrown at him. And then, you know, basically, I really can't wait until I get to the chapter where we get to hang with Annie's parents. But really, like the next 4 scenes. Excuse me. About the next 4 scenes after what I'm working on right now is pretty much going to be Carrie going through hell. Poor kid. I mean, I'm just dumping a ton of shit on him. It is. It's just going to be Carrie going through hell. I love to torture my kids. I really do. It's sort of like a character flaw with me. You know, you do need to put them through some shit. Because how else are they going to grow? But yeah, both kids are going through some shit. Annie's getting called out, Carrie's getting called out, everybody's getting called out. Poor kids. That's how you grow, kiddies. So, yeah, there we go. So, I keep going, so. Yeah, you gotta love it. But I have a lot to do, and as soon as I'm done with this video, which isn't going to last that much longer, I'm actually learning to keep my videos to about 20-25 minutes because most people kind of tune out if they get longer. But
anything with that?
Really, I kind of wish I was writing faster. I wish I was in that groove again where I could actually put out about 1,500 words a day, because I feel like I'm taking so long. I'm almost 17,000 words from the point when I hit 150,000 words, and that happened back on April the 6th. And here we are, May 13th, 5 weeks later, and I'm only 17,000 words further along. I'm at 167,000, almost 168,000 words, so 18,000 words. I feel like I'm really dragging, and on the scene I'm in, really, I'm doing it in 500 word increments. You know, it's like 525, 530, 560. It's like I'm struggling to get through the scene, so I'm writing it in 500 word blocks and then being done with it. And I think part of that is also due to the fact that I'm starting, working on a novel at like 9 o'clock at night. So, 45 minutes later, 50 minutes later, I've got, 550 words in the bank. I'm like, done for the night, kiddies. Yeah, nails. Look at that. Look how they glow. So that's I see some of my old posts from like a couple of years ago where I'm talking about I wrote 2,000 words last night. And I kind of miss that. I kind of miss it in my original work. I'm not writing like I used to. I had that stretch when I first got Dragon where I was doing like 1,000 words a night, every night. And then, exhaustion and everything else just took over and I couldn't do it anymore. I do really wish I could get back into that. I do really wish I could get out of this funk and just become comfortable with writing once more and writing about my own characters and feeling good about them. Because I've always got this fear now that I'm never going to finish the other 3 novels. And the D-level novel is one that I need to write because it's an important novel, but so is all the other 2. I just worry that I'm never going to finish the story. It doesn't really, in terms of doing anything, because none of it's sold, so none of it's been read, except by a few people here and there. I don't know that it really means anything. Ever since I couldn't get my covers, that really kind of pissed me off. I do need to find someone that can do covers for me. I don't know. It seems like I try so hard, and it generally doesn't ever come to anything. Now I know how that dude who wrote Confederacy of Dunces felt, where he spent such a significant chunk of his life writing and trying to publish the work. And of course, it was only after he killed himself and his mother took it upon herself to get the manuscript printed that a publishing house finally looked at it and said, "Oh, this is a classic. This is a great piece of work," and they published it. Now it's considered to be like a classic of sorts. Of course, we'll never get another work out of that guy because he's dead. But that's beside the point. And I'm not the only one. And writing has turned into it's kind of turned into a career where you can make a living at it if you're lucky. But there are more and more writers out there who, are just basically scraping by making like 10 grand a year. You're still working your day job because people just don't read anymore. Or they do read, but they read crap. I should publish crap. I should go back to writing, fetish stories, because I always had a huge fan base when I was writing, fetish stories about people turning into mannequins and shit like that. I always had a very loyal fan base behind that. That was a strange part of my life. That was actually probably one of the weirdest times of my life. Well, not weird, but some of the people I encountered online. And some of the complaints. I actually had one friend who she didn't like a story because there wasn't enough latex in it. And I was like, it's not a story about latex, bitch. Yeah, she was a latex freak. She had a huge latex fetish, and anytime I wrote something that didn't have enough latex in it, she got pissed off. And I finally had to tell her one day, I said, I'm not writing these goddamn stories for you. I'm writing them for me. If you don't like the fact that there isn't enough in there to satisfy your fetish, that's not my problem. Go read someone else. And our friendship kind of diverged wildly from that point on, because she kind of took the words personally, which that was my intention. Yeah. I had another guy who was always complaining I didn't have enough sex in my stories. He actually used the line once that you tend to concentrate on telling a story. You need to have more sex. What can I say? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's like the old line from Night Court where they were talking about porn flicks. And, of course, Dan Fielding, John Larroquette, the fantastic John Larroquette, was the expert in all these films. And they mentioned the title of one. He goes, I didn't like it. It had a story. Yeah, that's the problem with porn. You're not watching it for the story. I always love that line, because really, when it comes right down to it, when you are writing fetish fiction, that's it in a nutshell, right there. I didn't like it. It had a story. Sue me, baby. What can I say? Oh well. No, I don't think I'm going to go back to that. Maybe I'll write some dino fiction, but after my mermaid story, I'll get back on track for sure. For sure. This time for sure. And with that, I think I'm going to let you go because I'm coming up on 25 minutes here. So this is as good a point as any to stop. So tell you what, guys, you take care and I'll see you around. Bye.